Well, joining us here on CBS Miami is our friend Rich Clark, the executive director of the College Football Playoff here. Thanks so much for joining us, Rich.
Thanks for having me, Samantha. This is great.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so you have the national championship game coming up in January, a playoff game in December, both of which, of course, are happening at Hard Rock Stadium. How exciting is it to have these games here in South Florida at the same place where you have the Miami Grand Prix, the Miami Open? I mean, it's a place to be.
Well, Miami knows how to do big events for sure.
Yes.
And it's a destination city. Everybody wants to come to Miami. To have our championship game here is a real honor. And obviously, we're here a lot because our Orange Bowl partners are here, and they do our quarterfinals or semifinals. And so we're familiar, very familiar with South Florida, but to do our championship game here is special.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me, what all goes into planning a quarterfinal game, the national championship game, just the overall process, and what fans can expect to see?
Well, a lot goes into it because our first round are on campus. The games are on different campuses, and we get those teams through our rankings. We rank the top 25 teams, and we pick the 12 teams out of it, the top 5 conference champions plus 7 at-large teams. Yeah. And teams 5 through 12 all play in the first round. Teams 1 through 4, the top 4 teams get a bye, so they don't start playing until the quarterfinals. But we plan the first round. Our bowl partners do the quarterfinals and the semifinals for us, and then we plan our championship game at an amazing city like Miami and South Florida. But there's a lot of planning that goes into it, and the team here in South Florida is really amazing. Your civic leaders, the Orange Bowl committee, the championship committee led by Eric Palms, our good friend, they are doing an amazing job to get us ready for this, but it's a lot. And there's also the events that surround the championship game. There's concerts. There's a Taste of Miami. There's a 5K and a 10K.
Wow.
There's Playoff Fan Central. It's like a playground for football, but it's all free, and it's all open to the public. So it's really going to be a spectacular event.
How exciting.
Yeah.
So obviously, being here in South Florida, we got to talk about the University of Miami with the possibility, right?
How could you not, right?
Exactly.
Of course.
They earn potentially a home game in that first round of the expanded college football playoff. So even maybe potentially making it to the title game. How exciting would it be to see that Canes pride and energy in those games?
Okay, so I'm a neutral player, all right? I'm just saying.
All right, going to keep it safe.
However, here's a potential, right?
Yeah.
Here's a potential. Let's just say Miami gets a first round game.
Yeah.
They would play that game at Hard Rock. Then they would play a quarterfinal game at Hard Rock. Then they could potentially play the championship game at Hard Rock. So there's a potential that the University of Miami could play 3 games in our playoff, all here at Hard Rock. Potential, right? It just depends on how it goes, but it would be pretty uproarious, I'll say, to have that happen here in South Florida. It'd be awesome.
And to have that home crowd advantage, I mean, it would be spectacular.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool.
All right, well, Rich, here's hoping we are able to talk more Canes the next time we see you. Thanks so much for the time.
Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate it.